my god. Okay, so people keep asking me, are you furry? Are you a furry? Look, just because I have a fox avatar and I love animals and I draw animals better than I draw people and I'm interested in stories about animals more than I am people and I pretend I am. Okay, first of all, okay, I think that's broad. You know what? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go and we're gonna take a quiz because I feel like the term furry is too freaking broad. Why am I so embarrassed? Like, what? There's no reason to be this freaking nervous. I'm not, okay? Like, I think that a furry are people who love to dress up in costume and they identify with animals and they like to make love to each other in bumblebee costumes, and that's so cute and totally fine. Let's take the quiz. Okay, first of all, these costumes are way too hot. I think they're really cute though, but they're too hot. I would never dress up in a costume like this because it's too hot. And I don't need to dress up in a costume because when I feel like I'm an animal or a horse or a dragon, I just feel like I am. I can totally play that whole thing out in my mind without needing a costume. The costume honestly takes away from the whole imagination thing. Does that make me a furry? I don't, I'm not, there's no fur, there's no costume. Anyway, let's go on. So here are the signs. You like anthropomorphic animals. Of course, no. Joke's on you, you idiots. What do you mean like them? All right, let's take a look. Okay, All right, this is so unfair. This is so unfair because first of all, if they're anthropomorphic and they have human-like things, you're gonna be drawn to something that looks human-like. I like human abs on a guy. So if I see something that has a human body, of course, I'm gonna be like, okay, that's attractive because human men, it looks attractive on them as well. I'm still here. I'm looking at like the shading and the shapes and stuff. Let's go back to the quiz. I'm gonna fucking settle this once and for all. You want to become one? An anthropomorphic animal? No, I don't want to become have I thought about being animals? Yes, my entire life. Because animals are more interesting. Animals are beautiful. And every time in my parallel world in my imagination that INFPs are always living in, by the way, it's not my fault. Yes, we always imagine that we're animals or cats or weird-ass creatures that we invented in our minds. Do I actually want to be a real animal? If I had an opportunity to become a real animal and have my human mindset and I'm aware that I'm an animal and once was a human, of course, who wouldn't want to become a dragon and have wings and soar and burn shit down? You know what I mean? Who would want to camouflage, right? Okay, so let's continue. Draw animals. Oh, wow. Drawing animals makes you a furry? Oh my god. Okay, I love animals. So every animal lover in the world that likes to draw animals more because they love animals means they want to fuck them? And I'm just saying, because I was thinking that furry meant that it's a lifestyle that kind of moves on, So I thought it was like a lifestyle where you just share stuff together and you're intimate. I don't, that's not my thing. I don't look at animal pole and wow, to engorge that. That's not my thing. However, in my stories, if I am a dragon, I can put myself in the animal stead to feel what they're feeling. So if I see a hot male dragon and I am a female dragon, yeah. So, you create characters. Yeah, but if you like animals, you're gonna draw mostly animals. This is a stupid quiz. You like dressing up as animals. No, not really. Like I say, these costumes are too hot. It's just too much trouble. And then you have to commit to that one costume. It's stupid. I feel like that's for the sake of other people seeing what animal you are, but I don't know. I feel like imagination should be a huge part of it, no? Let's just take the quiz. Am I a furry? Blah, blah, blah. Wait, are you someone that has an enthusiasm for animal characters that also have human characteristics? No, not necessarily. Most of my characters, I guess somebody said I like feral, but that's just normal animals. I like the story of normal animals. There's so many different animals on the face of the planet and ones that haven't existed yet. So why do we have to make them look human? I feel like that was invented so people don't feel bad for crushing on them. But if you're a dog and you're with another dog, it's all good. Anyway, let's start the stupid quiz. Do you know what an anthropomorphized animal is? Yes, everyone does. Would you ever wear an animal costume? A partial one. Everybody does. Would you ever sleep with someone? Hold on. All right. Would you ever sleep with someone who that's also wearing an animal costume? I mean, it's sex, so like, why not? Sure. Okay, is it a full costume? They're being a bit vague here. Whatever. Let's continue. What is the most important part of a fur costume if you were to wear the tail? That's the only part of something I would wear. In my thing, when I went to Comic-Con, I wore a foxtail and fox ears. Fox thing, that was my thing. Do you know what yiffing is? I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. So none of these are right, because I don't know what it is. I have heard of it. I don't have any idea what it is. So I guess I think I have an idea. Do you go to furry conventions? No. Do you have furry suit accessories? I mean, I have the ears and the tail, but it's not a full suit, so no. Do you like to connect with other furries? Okay, you know what? This is stupid, because this is the quiz to say if you're a furry or not. So why would you be asking, there are more of us? The person who's taking the quiz doesn't know they're a furry, hence why they're taking the quiz. So putting that there means that you're already biased and thinking the person taking the quiz is a furry. That's disingenuous. Let's take another quiz. All right. Do you like animals? Yes, definitely. Do you like to draw animals? Yes. Do you like to draw anthropomorphic animals? No, I don't like human beings, so I'm not gonna draw something that's human. What the fuck is that thing in the middle? Is that supposed to be a okami? Like, oh my god, Jesus. Their eyes. It's the eyes. Why are the eyes so freaking big? They don't blink. To me personally, that's just terrifying. I don't know what it is with mascots. Like, some of them, no. But, you know, I get it. It's just, if that's your character, sure, cool. But I don't do the whole full thing with the head and the feet. Like, that's too much for me. It's just me personally. Do you have an animal alter ego character? Yes, I have several. Do you know what a furry is? I think so. I mean, now I'm not sure, because people seem to have different, but okay, if I answer yes, how is that going to make me a furry? Because there's a bunch of people who aren't, and they know exactly what they are. So I feel like this shouldn't even be on the test. What would you rather do? Wear an animal costume, go to a furry convention, or read about animals? Read about animals. Which movie would you want to watch right now? Zootopia, Ratatouille, Spider-Man, Homecoming, Kung Fu... That's stupid. Like, that's a horrible question. Because I've already seen those. I'm gonna want to see the movies that I enjoyed the most. Guardians of the Galaxy. Wait, Tarzan. No. Guardians of the Galaxy, because I like that more than all the other movies there. If you had to kill a TV movie character, who would it be out of the following? This is so unfair. This is so unfair. I don't even know what Penguin Man is, but Lord Voldemort is a bad person. Like, what kind of quizzes are these? Are you for real? No, shut the fuck up. No, stop. Stop it. These are biased as hell tests. Some of these questions don't make any kind of sense. Let's see the actual definition, because this is stupid. All right, the furry fandom is a subculture interested in anthropomorphic animal characters with human personalities and characteristics. Examples of anthropomorphic attributes include exhibiting human intelligence and facial expressions, speaking, walking on two legs, and wearing clothes. Okay, haha, we solved the problem. That ain't me. Yes, I have crushes on animal characters from like movies of the past. I will give you an example, but I don't necessarily like anthropomorphic characters. As a matter of fact, this is gonna sound really bad, but I swear to you, it's not what you think. I have a crush on animals that look more like animals, not because they're animals, because of the personality. But do you have a crush on human characters as much as you do the animals? That's not the point, okay? Sometimes they make the animal characters a lot more charismatic than they make the human characters. The human characters are just so freaking boring. For example, had a huge crush on Dodger from Oliver and Company. Cause who wouldn't?
Darwin. Listen, kid, I hate to break it to you, but the dynamic duo is now the dynamic uno.
See? Look at that. Look how svelte. Look how charismatic he is. And I've dated guys like that in real life who are human beings that had the same characteristics, and I fell for them too. See, I'm freaking blinking out of existence here because of all the stress.
1 minute, I'm in Central Park.
And that voice, holy shit. Okay, so I like the biggest crush on Dodger. Oh my god. I was like, oh my god, damn. So freaking hot. Like, not the dog though, but the dog. Okay. So you guys get what I'm saying. Okay then. Is he anthropomorphic? No. But that doesn't make it any better. No. So I'm not a freaking furry. Bestiality. No, oh my god, I don't want to screw animals. Like, what? This is disgusting. It's the personality inside the animal. Like, if your wife was in a bitch. Okay, you know what? Fuck this whole thing. To hell with you guys. I'm not a furry, okay? Look, I appreciate furries. I think they're one of the most talented groups of people, and I don't judge anyone for living the way they want to live their lives. All right? Doesn't mean that I won just because I like animals. Leave me alone.